All right, y'all, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. Come on in. This is not a live video, but I'm gonna give y'all an opportunity just to come on because it will be going out live. All right. We're gonna get started here in about 30 seconds. This is day number 11, our 30-day challenge. All right, here we go. We're gonna get this kicked off here. All right, you all, welcome on for day number 11 of our 30-day challenge, answering the question of why you are not getting more clients and how to fix it. Again, if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, we say welcome to you. If you are watching on Instagram, we say welcome to you as well. But you all, we're going to dive right into this because I want to unpack some valuable content here for you. So day number 11 of our 30-day challenge is focusing on creating valuable content for your business that attracts new clients. Ask yourself this question: are you creating valuable content that your potential clients want to consume or would be helpful for solving their problems? Some of us are operating a business and we don't offer any value, so we're not looked at as valuable because we don't offer any value to the potential clients that we're looking at reaching. And so if you're not already creating content, whether it be in the form of video, whether it be in the form of graphics, free information, or whatever it may be, then you're already at a disadvantage for growing your business. And it's probably why you're not getting the type of clientele that the type of clients that you're looking at wanting to get. So right now, I want to challenge you to go ahead and start creating content, consistent content that's going to help build the value in your industry with the type of clients that you are looking at wanting to target, and give it to them for free. And in time, you're going to begin to see that people are going to begin to look at you as someone that's an expert in the field and also is an awesome source of or awesome resource place for them to be able to help solve their problem. So content is key in marketing. Content has to be in the form of value that really helps others grow in the area that they're leading service in, or whether it's answering a question, or whether it's perhaps figuring out a mistake that they made. Whatever it is, giving out content allows them to come to you and to begin to consider you as an option for delivering them services. So if you were to go on the top search engines right now, let's say it's Google or YouTube, those are the top search engine platforms. Search engine platforms are being able to type a subject matter in that you need to know information about, and topics come up specifically on the topic that you're looking for. That's like YouTube and of course Google. Other social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, they're not really search engine platforms because you can't really search a topic and you get a slew of information on it. You can't really do that except on Google and YouTube. Those are the #1 platforms to do so. But if you were to research those platforms, a lot of people that are on those platforms are looking for answers to questions they have. So they'll go on Google and how to do A, B, and C, or go on YouTube and how to find an answer for A, B, and C. And so when creating your content, that's one way you can start creating valuable content, by answering the questions that your potential clients are already searching for. Whether it's in a short post, or whether it's in a story, or whether it's in a video, you're able to apply principles of marketing in the form of content that can really, really attract people that are looking for valuable resources. So when you're creating your content, there's a couple of things that it has to include in order for it to be attractive, right? We don't want to just create content that's not attractive. And I'll get to that. I'll address that here in a second. But when creating content, you want to really focus on a couple of key areas that people like seeing. One of those areas is obviously in the form of entertainment. Unfortunately, we live in an entertainment time where people are putting out all kinds of entertaining videos, whether they're funny, whether they're pranks, or whether they're just, we live in the TikTok era. Entertainment is consuming. People will spend hours consuming funny or entertaining material. So that may be a brand positioning opportunity to see how can I make my content informative, but yet entertaining, or whatever your industry, you may just need to be entertaining in general. But entertainment, a lot of times, is very attractive for content and people will consume it. So look, how can you make your content potentially more entertaining? Or another piece is, how can you make your content more valuable? That could be, again, the example of how-to videos, how to do do A, B, and C that is that's on the high priority for your clients, the questions that they're asking, and you're going to answer that question in some kind of piece of content to be able to attract them to you. Another piece of content that is very valuable is inspiring stories. Maybe you have something that happened right now. If you were to go on your friends list, you hear one of your friends, they just bought a new car. A lot of times they're going to get a lot of attention because people want to celebrate inspiring stories. Or let's say you had something tragic that happened. Let's say, something, tragic happened to you that put you at a setback or at a disadvantage, and you were able to overcome it in some kind of way. Telling that story is inspiring, and people are willing to tune in and pay attention to what it is that you're doing. But let's say you don't have an inspiring story yourself. You can also leverage the inspiring stories of your clients. If you delivered something valuable for your clients, let's say they came to you with this big of an issue or this big of a problem, and then you tell that story in the form of a content, whether it be a post explaining the story with a picture of you and them, something attractive that complements the story that's being told. Those are inspiring, and people love to be inspired because they can see themselves in that piece of content. They can see themselves in that story. So you can use inspiring stories. So the first one, again, entertaining content, valuable content that answers questions, inspiring content that allows people to see themselves or want to applaud what it is that you're doing, or even controversial. And controversial doesn't necessarily mean bad. Controversial just means innovative and different. With information, with all the information out there in the world, there's not too many topics that haven't been discussed. However, controversy says, I'm gonna talk about this topic from a different angle, or you're going to talk about it doing it differently. Maybe you have a different title for the message, or a different focus point on how you're answering the question that everybody already knows the answer to. You're being a little more controversial, looking at it from a different angle, titling it a different angle, and presenting that value and that content differently than what everyone is normally accepting. So having a different perspective, or questioning what is the norm or the status quo, questioning those methods and potentially bringing something innovative and controversial in a positive way that can really be attractive and have people tune in for you. So this really is key and valuable to growing your business, is offering some kind of piece of content that people can consume and allows them to look at you as a resource that is fun, it's valuable to them, and how allows them to solve their problems. And in doing so, you'll begin to see yourself attracting more and more clients. So here's the challenge for you. If you're right now not creating content for your video, whether it be in the form of entertainment, in the form of value, in the form of inspiration or controversy, that's probably why you're not getting more clients. And you have to be okay with doing that, because you're going to begin to attract the clients that you're looking at gaining and growing your business. So my challenge is to you, go ahead and start creating content. And in the beginning stages of creating content, don't worry about perfectionism. Don't worry about being a perfectionist. Just dump content. Matter of fact, I'm doing a 30-day content challenge right now, and I want to put that challenge out to you. Go to a Microsoft Word document and just put a bunch of topics that you're excited about and pertaining to your business, and more so topics that is pertaining to your potential clients, and just start writing out topic points. Just start listing them out. Allow your mind to just dump those topics on paper, and then see which ones you really, really, really would want to do some content around, and just start content dumping. Now, I won't recommend doing this strategy long term, but the key to doing this is just getting the muscle practice of creating content and being comfortable enough to put your ideas out. And don't care about what everyone else thinks. Guess what? They're probably not doing anything anyways. Put the content out, see what happens, and then you'll begin to measure what is successful or not. You'll begin to see, hey, I don't want to really do it this way. I'm starting to get a lot of more traction in this area. Maybe it's in videos and reels or whatever it is. Maybe it's on certain topics. Maybe it's the controversial, or maybe it's the entertaining, or maybe it's the value or inspiring ones. But whatever's working, now you can fine tune your strategy to start doing more of that. So again, if you're not doing content, you need to start doing content in the form of entertainment, value, inspiration, or controversial ideas. So that is day number 11 for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave those in the comments, and we will make sure to get back to those. And also, if you haven't subscribed already to our YouTube, go ahead and do so, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more content for the rest of this month and beyond, so that you can help answer the question of why you are not getting more clients and how to fix it. We'll see you on tomorrow.